Are you single and ready to mingle this Valentine's Day? Well, strap in because we're about to turbo boost your dating game. Valentine's Day, a day of love, passion, and let's face it, a bit of pressure. But fear not, because we're here to help you navigate through the heart-shaped minefield to come out the other side as the ultimate man. Wondering how to do that? It's all about self-improvement, my friend. And no, we're not talking about bench pressing your body weight or mastering the art of French cuisine, although those certainly wouldn't hurt. We're talking about simple, achievable goals that will make a big difference in just 1 month. You see, the ultimate man isn't built overnight. It's not about being perfect, but about striving for better. It's about setting goals that are within your reach, and then pushing yourself just a little bit further. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not someone else's idea of perfect, because, let's be real, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to being the ultimate man. Now, we're not going to leave you hanging with just some vague, be better advice. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll be sharing some practical tips and tricks to help you become the ultimate man in time for Valentine's Day. From making a killer first impression to mastering the art of conversation, from exuding confidence to planning the perfect date, we've got you covered. But remember, while these tips will certainly help, they're not a magic bullet. The real magic comes from you, your effort, your determination, your willingness to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. So, are you ready to take on the challenge? Are you ready to become the ultimate man? Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the ultimate man. Let's start this journey together. Welcome and thank you for tuning into our channel where we teach you only the best and proven strategies and tricks to get the girl of your dreams, or as many as you want. Learn to become the ultimate man. Now before we get into our video, do me a favor and hit the like button so YouTube will know that this video is awesome. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel so you can receive the latest content. Share this video with someone that you think will benefit from it. And lastly, save this video so you can give yourself a refresher right before your Valentine's Day date. Without further ado, let's dive in. So, you've spotted someone who caught your eye, but how do you make them notice you? Let's dive into the art of first impressions. First impressions are like the cover art of a book. They set the stage for what's to come and in many cases, determine whether someone will want to dive deeper. So how can you make sure your cover art is as appealing as possible? Let's start with the basics. Good hygiene. It's simple, yet so many people overlook it. Smelling good is a non-negotiable. It's not about dousing yourself in cologne, but rather about cleanliness and freshness. A shower, a good deodorant, and a dash of your favorite scent can go a long way. Next up, dress to impress. Your clothing is a visual representation of who you are. It speaks volumes about you before you've even said a word. Now this doesn't mean you need to wear a three-piece suit everywhere you go. It simply means that your outfit should be clean, well-fitted, and appropriate for the occasion. Remember, you're not just dressing for yourself, but also for the person whose attention you're trying to grab. Being confident is the third crucial element of making a good first impression. Confidence isn't about bragging or showing off. It's about being comfortable with who you are and what you bring to the table. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and engage in conversation with assurance. Remember, confidence is attractive, but arrogance is not. Lastly, it's important to show genuine interest in the other person. Ask questions, listen attentively, and respond with thoughtfulness. Nothing is more appealing than someone who shows they're interested in getting to know you. All these elements combined create the perfect recipe for a memorable first impression. Remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression, so make it count. First impressions are lasting, so make sure yours is a good one. Now let's move on to the next step. You've got their attention, now it's time to keep it. Here's how to master the art of conversation. First and foremost, let's talk about the power of being a good listener. We've all been in those one-sided conversations where the other person is just waiting for their chance to speak. Don't be that person. Show you're genuinely interested by doing more listening than talking. Nod, maintain eye contact, and give verbal cues like uh-huh or I see. This shows that you're engaged and appreciate what they're saying. Next, let's discuss the importance of showing genuine interest. No one wants to feel like they're being interrogated, but everyone loves to feel interesting. So, how do you bridge that gap? Easy. When they share something about themselves, show genuine interest. Ask follow-up questions. For example, if they mention they've traveled to Italy, don't just say that's cool. Dive deeper. Ask about their favorite city, what they enjoyed most, or even if they've tried making homemade pasta since their trip. This shows you're not just hearing their words, but truly listening and processing them. Now let's move to asking open-ended questions. Think of your conversation as an adventure, and each question is a new path to explore. Avoid yes or no questions. They're conversation killers, my friends. Instead, ask questions that require more than a one-word answer. For instance, don't just ask, "Do you like movies?" Ask, "What kind of movies do you enjoy and why?" This invites them to share more about their likes, dislikes, and experiences, keeping the conversation flowing smoothly. One last thing, gents. Remember to be yourself. Authenticity is attractive. If you're pretending to be someone you're not, it'll show. So, be genuine, be curious, and be respectful. Conversations are not battles to be won, but journeys to be shared. Remember, a good conversation is like a tennis match. It's all about the back and forth. Now that we've covered first impressions and conversation, let's talk about something that ties it all together: confidence. You see, confidence is the secret sauce that makes everything else work. It's like the high-quality fuel for your love life's engine. Without it, you're just spinning your wheels. But with it, you're a sleek sports car, cruising down the highway of love. So, how does one become confident, you might ask? Well, confidence is not something you can just pick up at your local supermarket. It's not a product, it's a process. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. One of the most effective ways of boosting your confidence is through positive self-talk. Now, this isn't about lying to yourself or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about acknowledging your strengths and celebrating your victories, no matter how small. It's about telling yourself, "Hey, you did a good job today," or "You handled that situation really well." It's about reminding yourself that you're capable, competent, and worthy. Another crucial element in building confidence is stepping out of your comfort zone. You see, comfort zones are cozy and safe, but they're also confining. They keep you from growing, from exploring, from becoming the best version of yourself. So, take a risk. Try something new. Embrace the unknown. Yes, it might be scary, but it's also exhilarating and empowering. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about owning your imperfections and learning from your errors. It's about standing tall, not because you think you're better than everyone else, but because you know your worth. And here's the thing about confidence: it's contagious. When you're confident, people can sense it, they're drawn to it, they respect it. So not only will it help you feel better about yourself, but it will also make you more attractive to others. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And trust us, it's a game changer. You've got the basics down. Now let's talk about planning the perfect date. So you've mastered the art of first impressions, you're a conversational wizard, and your confidence is so radiant, it's practically a sunbeam. What's next? Creating the ultimate date plan, of course. First things first, choosing a unique activity. Now, I'm not saying you have to go bungee jumping off the Grand Canyon, although that would make for a memorable date. But why not think outside of the dinner and a movie box? How about a cooking class, a pottery workshop, or a scenic hike? Something that will get you both engaging with each other and the world around you. It's not just about doing something fun, it's about creating shared memories. Next, you need to consider your date's interests. This is where your conversation skills come in handy. Remember that chat you had about her love for Italian food? Boom, Italian cooking class. She mentioned she loves the outdoors. Hello, scenic hike. The key here is to show that you've been paying attention, that you value her interests, and are willing to step into her world. Lastly, create a comfortable atmosphere. This doesn't mean you need to create a candlelit wonderland, although it's never a bad idea. What it does mean is ensuring the date is free from unnecessary stress. Plan ahead, make reservations, check the weather. Nothing kills the mood faster than a closed sign or a sudden downpour. Remember, comfort equals relaxation and relaxation equals fun. But here's the secret sauce, gents. It's not about the what, but the why. It's not about the grand gestures, but the thoughtfulness behind them. It's about creating a space where you both can be yourselves, where you can connect on a deeper level. Because at the end of the day, the most memorable dates are the ones where you feel seen, heard, and valued. Planning the perfect date isn't about grand gestures, but about creating a memorable experience. And with these tips, you're well on your way to doing just that. Well, there you go, gentlemen. Hope you found value in this special Valentine's preparation video. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and save this. If you have a strategy that you think that we should know about, go ahead and leave it in the comments so our community can learn, grow, and take advantage of the information. See you in our next video.